No woman in our family ever got divorced. I am not going to support you through this process. This is the two first sentences I have heard from the two closest men in my life, my father and my brother, when I called them and to tell them that I decided to destroy my 7 years marriage just to create something new. As a therapist, and for the last 10 years, clients usually show up when they are stuck between destruction and creation. Or even worse, they are stuck just before destructing, because they are scared of the consequences of destructing. Working with them and through my experience, I formulated an acronym that is in the process between destruction and creation. I call it Let Go. L stands for lean into the unknown. Unknown is really scary. When they told me about this talk, that I was one of the speakers that are accepted to come here, that was really a big risk. A lot of risks coming and standing in front of all of these people and having a talk. Yet, I leaned into the unknown. Unknown is actually where we are actually really deeply liberated, because we really don't know. So there's no projections and there's no limitation. E stands for embrace the pain. When I moved to Canada 7 years ago from Egypt, the main hype in the Western world was live happy and avoid the pain on all costs and life is good. That's amazing. Yet, avoiding the pain prematurely can cause a lot of suffering. So embrace your pain anyways. And let your feelings come to the surface, because our emotions is our little messengers from our souls to us that tells us what's next, what's coming in our life. When I am having a strong wave of pain coming my way, I embrace it through crying, through journaling, calling the people that I love and connecting with them. So find your own unique ways and embrace your pain. T stands for trust. Trust is a very funny thing, because you can easily trust when everything is going according to the plan, when everything is under control. But when shit hits the fan, this is when you're really gonna be tested. So trust yourself, the first thing, and trust the higher power that supports you, or whatever that you believe in that supports you in the journey of life. So trust anyways. G is for grieving. When I was destructing my marriage, I called my mom and I used to cry for hours with her over the phone. And her reaction was, "Why are you crying? You're the one who decided to leave this marriage." I was like, "Yes, Mom. Yes, you can be the decision maker of destruction. Yet, you need to feel your feelings of loss and grieve it fully to get it out of your system so that new wave of feelings can come in and replace the old ones." So grieve anyways, with no judgment of your process. It's very sacred and precious. O stands for owning your process fully. When I moved to Canada, I was wearing a headscarf, a hijab, like the woman you saw in the beginning. And after 2 years, I decided that I want to experience a different part of myself. I want to experience myself just as a woman, not a religious figure. And when I did that, it was very scary. I felt a lot of isolation from my community. My dad didn't talk to me for 4 months, and this was one of the biggest things that led to my divorce. Yet, I owned my process. I moved forward. When I used to look into my pictures when I was wearing my headscarf, it was really painful, because it triggered a lot of shame inside of me because of the pain and the consequence of taking it off. Yet when I was preparing for this talk, I was going through my pictures again, and I saw them again. And for the first time, I thanked myself for this piece of the journey that led me to where I'm at right now. So please own your full process. It's beautiful, it's precious. And I'm going to end with a little poem by Rumi that is in the process between the two worlds, the destruction world and the creation world. Awake. The breeze at dawn has secrets to tell you. Don't go back to sleep. You must ask for what you really want. Don't go back to sleep. People are going back and forth across the door sill where the two worlds touch. The door is round and open. Don't go back to sleep. Thank you, everyone. Happy destructing and creating with love, discernment, care, and grace. Thank you.